Hello, lovelies. How you doing? My name's Kani Kamala, and I've got the lovely Deb with me, Deborah, over here. And Deborah and I today are going to be talking about new moon in Cancer, which is on right now. It was just a couple of days ago, but we're still feeling the energy of it. And we're going to talk about some of the oils that could be beneficial to help you. So, Debs, if I can put you on the spot, because you know I'm really good at that.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Cancerian, I'll tell you what Cancerian energy is about. So it's about feeling comfortable at home, feeling comfortable in your own body, being aware of your own vulnerability and able to express it. It's the mothering energy and mothering issues, wounded child, and that need to kind of cocoon, but also when you go into that watery emotional energy, allowing the intuition to rise to the surface. What would be the best oils for us to be using at this time?
Now that's a very good question, Carney. And you know what? I don't want people just to think that to join Terra, you need to be an expert. It's not about that. We've got these amazing apps that we have access to that make you the expert, really, and empower people to make their own choices based on what they've got. So I'm going to actually use the app
Yep.
Essential Emotions Plus, and I'm just going to look up vulnerability because that's
Yeah, fabulous.
definitely in that side of things. So we'll look up the emotion of vulnerability and just see what oils and why those oils are suggested. So I'm just looking up vulnerable. And these apps, once you get them, like this one, I think is 39.95. It's like buying a book. And because they're always updated all the time, so once a year, this particular one you have to pay the 30. It's like buying a new book.
Yeah,
But
but it's a
honestly,
it's a game changer, Deb.
it totally is. You loved your book now that you got
Oh
your
my
book.
God.
Isn't it
I haven't
phenomenal?
got my book. No, I haven't got my book yet, but I love the app. I use the app
Oh,
all the time. So
yeah,
Mandy and I haven't caught up yet, but I use the app all the time, and I've got a couple of my girls using it now too.
yeah.
And so we'll sit and say, well, this is going on for me. What's the emotion? And then we both kind of have a little play together. It's really cool fun.
And the book's great, but you actually get more through the app because you can go
Okay.
into it a lot more in depth, which is what I love. So vulnerable, the oils that come up for vulnerable are Calorie Calm, which is the
Oh,
the
yeah.
what we call the women's blend. On Guard Protective Blend,
Yep.
Terra Armour or Terra Shield in the US, which is the oil of shielding.
Yep.
So parasitic energy, this is what Terra Armour actually helps you with. Lemon
Yep.
eucalyptus, eucalyptus itself, which is actually the oil of healing, and
Yep.
Spanish sage, as well as jasmine, as well as neroli.
And you
So
bought a
it's
load of jasmine the other day, so you
I
must have known
did,
intuitively.
I did, and I love jasmine, like period. And I've got a
Yeah.
feeling I've actually got Cancer rising in my sign too. So.
Yeah.
Um, so we're looking a bit deeper in vulnerability. It's saying,
Yep.
do I feel exposed or unsafe? Am I willing to risk being seen for who I really am? So these oils are going to help with
Wow.
these particular issues. What will it take for me to feel safe being my authentic self?
Wow.
And then you have an affirmation. So you could put these oils on and then say the affirmation: I am now safe to express my deepest thoughts and feelings.
I am now safe to express
Express my
my
deepest thoughts
deepest thoughts
and
and
feelings.
feelings. Oh, how gorgeous.
So that would be a great start to help with those particular with that energetic around.
Yeah, fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And the interesting thing for me too is what I've actually discovered in the circles that I work in, because I work with distant healing as well, is
Hmm.
I can actually use the oils on myself as a proxy. And although the other people obviously don't get the full benefit they would have if they had the oils, they actually can still feel the benefit because
Yeah,
I've watched their face change. And it's really phenomenal when you're saying and doing something and you're looking at the other person actually transforming before your eyes. Like yeah,
amazing, isn't
it
it?
brings out that inner child glee.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, really is. Um, yeah, so that's fabulous. Alrighty.
So
If
that's a good start. I mean, there'd be a lot more that we could go into, but let's just, because
yeah,
that particular energetic is about vulnerability,
yeah,
and most people are feeling vulnerable right now with lots of stuff that's happening.
yeah.
This would be a good starting point.
Vulnerable and unsafe, I think, at the moment. There's lots of people feeling unsafe at the moment.
How about we look up unsafe and see how they fishtail into each
Yeah,
other?
yeah, beautiful. That's a
So
good idea.
unsafe.
Gosh, we work well together.
Oh, we sure do. We just, just keep it happening.
Yeah, that's it.
So, what we say it was unsafe.
Unsafe, yep.
Well, maybe we look up under safe first.
Oh, yep.
So it should come up. We'll see if there's anything for unsafe. Oh, there is actually. Unsafe is
Yep.
actually in the thing. Oh, see safe. I just knew it. Okay, here we go. Yarrow Palm.
Oh, yep.
Brave. On guard. Protective blend. To see how protective blends come up for
Yep.
vulnerability and safe. Terra
Yep.
Armour or Terra Shield. Again,
So again, yep.
vulnerability and unsafe. Easy Air or Breathe in the US, which
Yep.
is the energy of breath. Tea Tree, which is the energy of boundaries.
Yep.
Manuka, myrrh, and
All right.
frankincense.
Yep.
And we're talking about Frankie, so myrrh and
Yeah.
frankincense come about safe. Because remember, he's the oil of truth, Frankie,
Yeah.
and she's the oil of nurture. So,
Beautiful.
you've got the feminine energy of nurture, or someone that just wants, to give yourself a big hug. And
Yep.
then you've got frankincense, the protector, the
Yep.
masculine energy of protection.
But also what will happen is because you're nurturing, if you're using frankincense and myrrh, you're going to push through the illusions of those lower energies to the truth of who you really are as well too.
Correct.
A lot of grounding energies in those oils as well
But I think probably because
because of the safe aspect.
yeah, and the energetic is everything is all over the place, so we all need a bit more
Yeah,
grounding to stay in the here and now.
yeah, for sure. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. So if you were to choose three oils to put together, what would you choose as a combination? So we've done frankincense and myrrh. Give
Yep.
me three different oils that you would choose out of those to put together.
Well, I really think everybody should be, because we have a lot of parasitic energy and everything around. The Terra
Terra
Armour,
Armour.
yeah,
Yep,
Terra Armour is definitely a number one. It smells like chocolate, that oil. It's really yummy. And I
yep,
find it very good to help us with boundaries as well, because it's green energy.
yep,
And boundaries is a big one for a lot of people as well. They,
yep, I agree.
keeping your energy contained or giving it when you want to, not when it's taken from you, which is like that
Yeah.
parasitic
And
energy.
also too, knowing what yours, someone else's. A lot of people get
Correct.
really confused about that. They think, they actually take on somebody else's issue and then they kind of get, all murky and muddied within like what's mine, what's yours kind of thing. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. So
And
Terra
again,
Armour
always the on guard.
on guard.
That's our
Yep.
protective blend. And I'm doing from a color psychology aspect. See, we've got our
Yep.
green energy of the Terra Armour and our
Yep.
red energy of the On Guard, and that creates balance. So protection,
Yep.
also builds up your immune system, which everybody needs right now, being
Yep.
in the season that we are. So that would be always my go-to. And obviously I add Frankie to anything to amplify its
Beautiful.
properties.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, I'm going to give that a go with my girls and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for that, Des. That's just
You're
awesome.
welcome.
All righty. Till next time.
Yes, indeedy. Have a good one.
Okie doke.